Well, hello there and welcome back to the Black Lodge for the last of the round of 32 of March Dram Madness. We've made it. 16 videos in. Can you believe it? There's been some absolute titans of whiskey falling by the wayside. All based on what? My palate. If you're playing along, wow, because you shouldn't be, because some of these whiskies should not be paired up against each other. That goes without saying. However, we're here for a bit of fun in the month of March and I'm so glad that you're along for the ride. Let's get right into it. So the previous video we had Ardnamurchan Pol Noir, which I love, didn't make it. And then the way the draw put these two together, at least something from Adelphi's going through. So first up, the Ardnamurchan Cask Strength release. It's a banger. I've done it on For Me or No For Me. It was for me. It's great. It evokes such memories. Fantastic dram. Up against another one of my favourites, Glen Garioch Adelphi bottling for the Adventurers Club. You can only get this if you're part of the Adventurers Club, which is the Ardnamurchan Club, which I'm part of. Bought the bottle. It's delicious. Sent me down the path of Glen Garioch. Glen Garioch's already got through. Can Glen Garioch get through again? We're gonna see. That's why we're here. Roll the tape. The Glen Garioch's packing a whopping 59.4% in its back pocket, and that's up against the Ardnamurchan 58.1%. This is a clash of the titans from Adelphi. Doesn't matter, does it? Really? Who goes through? Probably does for the Ardnamurchan team. But aye, let's see. Let's get these pulled. I feel like she's going to some sort of Latin. Here we are. We're up for first glass. Coastal. That's the only way I can describe what's in the glass. Coastal. Briny. Coastal and briny. Aye, that's it. Fisherman nets. Boats. Garden tools. You can chew on that. The viscosity of the liquid. There's so much depth to it and flavour. There's peat in there. It's lingering. It's rolling around the tongue. You're having a... There's a bonfire, but it's a bonfire that's been put out. The smoke's wisping by the seaside. Fantastic. Wow. Just... Aye. Words fail me. That's fantastic. It's such a good dram. The mouthfeel on it is unbelievable. The nose, as I said, just very coastal, very rugged, islandy, sea. And the funny thing is, a lot of the time when you're saying that and then you find out the secrets of how they make the whiskey and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's made here but then sent there and done this and done that. But there's something in the spirit that's bringing that out. So, fantastic. On to the next one. Okay, on this one, we don't have that sea, we don't have the brininess, we have a bit of fruit. It's like there's a fruit stall down the road. It's fruity, but it's in the distance. A little bit hotter than the other one. These are quite similar in percentage points, but very different. Fruitiness coming through. Almost, I'd put that at a pinch at a little bourbon cask or something like that, where there's this kind of orangey back end. There's something going on in there. That orangey citrusy is pushing through, and it's still quite serious. It's funny, I'm picturing like a tangerine in Christmas Day in a stocking on a granite fireplace, like old bloody Aberdeenshire. Like, there you go, and you have it, and it's so tropical and so fruity because you're just not used to anything else, and the coal's blazing in your face, and everybody's having it. It's lovely. It's really nice. And I think they both. I'm going to have a tiny drop of water in each. The yin and yang, it's so different. The fruitiness coming out of this one, which makes me think it's ex-bourbon cask. There's this just like vivaciousness to it. And then on the palate with that little bit of water, a little bit more texture, a little bit more grippy, but not as tannic, not as like at the back of the throat. Lovely. Up against, it's going to be one of those ones if you like peat or not. That peat is so welcoming and so warm, so inviting in the taste, and you just feel like you're in a little bothy by the sea. not by any sea, but by like an ocean or whatever. It's just, this is probably the hardest. The irony being, the last of the 32, this is honestly my hardest pick. The two of them are fantastic. I'm enjoying both, equal measures, but they're tipped in different ways. It's got so much to give. Has to be. It brought me back in. I think in this mood, the way I'm feeling today, the Ardnamurchan all day. That peat, there's that smokiness to it that's just, it's just hitting the spot. Unfortunately, and it kills me to say because I love this, Glen Garioch, Adelphi, Adventurers Club, your deed. We've made it. We've actually done it. We did it. 32 whiskies down to 16. 16 deed, 16 survived. Next up, the round of 16. And we go again. Don't need to be serious that anymore. See you later on. Cheers.